Adjust your mind.
Hi everyone, that's a blessings and love. So I was led to come speak to you guys about this, right? So pay attention to this. Either can happen. And what exactly am I saying, right? Your life can take a turn. So you need to start mentally adjusting yourself for the bad, and you also need to adjust yourself for the good, because it's not necessarily that you're not an optimistic individual, but you need to understand that your life can change, and sometimes when it happens, it's not always a positive change, right? It can be a negative change, something that you are not prepared for. So I want you to mentally adjust yourself that from any time you can leave from a very high paying job to barely making enough to survive, right? So if you get into that position, you need to mentally adjust yourself to the fact that you may have to you may have to walk a little bit, right? You see what I'm saying? I'm from Jamaica. If you're from like super impoverished life, then that stuff may not bother you. You see what I'm saying? Because Jamaicans and people from other countries that are used to just pretty much walking and taking bus and so forth, they'll be able to handle stuff like that. It still might be it depends on what switch happened in their life after, because you could get used to the good life that if you got to go back to it, let's say God decides to take you to, take you back to square one, it may still kind of hurt you. But if you're used to that, you'll be good. But I'm talking about the type of people that are so high, because I was talking to God yesterday, right? And he was just pretty much dropping stuff into my mind about humbling people. You may gonna step into a season where God is gonna have to humble. Some humbling have to happen to some people, because sometimes you get too high. Sometimes you can feel like you're so above that nothing can happen to you. If you gotta stop, if you gotta get into a place where you can no longer afford eating expensive meals and you gotta switch to some ramen noodles, you got to mentally adjust yourself. However, your life can take the other turn, right? You could get so well known that you hardly gonna have time for your family. You could get so well known, your business could start just booming, everything could start moving fast, you could be pulled from every section. And if you don't mentally adjust yourself, that can still take a toll on you, right? You could be someone that, let's say you're gonna be so well known that camera is gonna be all up in your face. You know those celebrities, when camera is all up in their face, that stuff tend to not be something that they really like, because some people suffer from anxiety that can still start to have a stress on you. I need you to mentally adjust yourself, right, for any change that can take course in your life. And I'm gonna have to do a part 2, right? So
Sunland IPTV Entertainment, the other cable company. Perfected Faces Makeup by Candy Happy 2022. Called Perfected Faces Makeup Artist Candy, the best makeup artist.